and I'm coming to you with another Inkflight unboxing. Doot doot. These boxes aren't pre-printed, which is okay. That's okay. I'm glad, because I would think that that'd be an extra added expense like every time they do a box. So maybe it was probably special just because I think it was their 5th anniversary one last year or last month. Anyway, or no, that was January. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, Inkflight unboxing. I already know what we got, sort of, because I took a peek at Dormouse's video to see what we got, because when she posted her video the other day, my box said it was still in New Jersey awaiting shipment. So I was like, I don't know when I'm getting this thing. And then it magically showed up today. I actually recorded 2 videos today, and I was going to put one of them up today, but I've bumped them. I'll put one up this weekend, tomorrow or Sunday, and the other one on Monday. Yeah, Inkflight takes priority. So let's see what we got. We have, as you can see, Van Diemen's. Van Diemen's. This is the Underwater series, which I have already featured on my channel. We also got all kinds of other stuff in here. So let's go ahead and take this out. Yeah, so I have my cards here of the Underwater series, and so I'm still going to swatch them because I like to keep track of what I get in the Inkflight. But I'll be able to show you dried swatches basically immediately. So we have these inks. We also got some goodies. We got a rickshaw pen sleeve. Oh, mine is green with the green inside. Looks like these might be all a few different versions of this. This is pretty cool. I like the lime green interior. Pretty awesome. And some stickers. Oh, and it looks like we get a coupon to rickshaw bags, which is exciting. So I'm going to save that because I love their stuff. Here's our little stickers. That one. Their logo. Writer's gotta write. A little Inktopus with a pen. Royal Plush by Rickshaw Bagworks. Because they always put the plushie inside. Pretty nice. This is nice. I like this. I kind of wish I had like a neon green pen. I don't think I have a neon green pen. Maybe I need to get a neon green pen. Or not. I have a gray pen. I have some gray pens I could put in here. Anyway, this is very cool. I love rickshaw bags. And their pen sleeves. I actually have one. It's not holding this one, but my twin pen came in this one, and I have a bunch of other ones. And I have their cozy and everything. And then we have these cute note cards from Quill Pen and Ink. These are from Peter Popper Press. We get 14 cards and 15 envelopes. So very nice. Are there different designs? Or is it, or is it, or are they all the same? Because sometimes you get these card sets and they're all the same, but sometimes they're different, like different designs. Let's look. I know, you care about the ink, but I want to see the goodies. I like the goodies too. Did I not cut this? Not cut this very well. There we go. There we go. Pretty cream envelopes. Little card about the company. And then, nope, it looks like they're all the same. All the same. A little inkwell with a quill, with a feather quill. Cute. Cute, cute. Awesome. These will come in handy. And then we have the inks. Let's see what this is. Okay, we'll read that in a minute. I see Ink Journal has once again been shopping my ink stash. We have Sea Turtle and blue-ringed octopus, and parrotfish. That goes later in the set. What is next? Royal starfish, ghost ship, sea urchin, parrotfish is what I already showed you, and then bioluminescence. Now these are all, if you haven't seen my video, I'll link it in the description box. Well, no, I won't link it in the description box because I like to keep the description box spoiler free. But I will link it in the cards above, either here or at the end of the video, to my video where I unboxed and swatched all of those inks. It's a pretty long video, but yeah. So these are all pretty saturated inks. There's sheen, there's saturation, there's shimmers, there's all kinds of stuff. Let's see which ones they've picked though. Bottles by hand, 90% Australian ingredients, pure Tasmanian mountain spring water. Their latest underwater series is inspired by the exotic beauty mysteries of the deep ocean sea, highly saturated with sheen and shimmer. So yeah. So it looks like they picked a bunch of the sheeny ones. Yeah, none of the bright ones. Okay, as always, I have my coloring cards. I have my Moonman mini glass tip pen. For anybody wondering, this is a sweater I made. My house is cold. I actually opened the windows in order to get some fresh air in, and it kind of warmed the house up a little bit. Weird, but okay. Yeah, so, and then I just have some construction paper for the background so I don't mess up the little placemat. And yeah, let's get to swatching. Anyway, we're going to get going. We are going to swatch some inks. We're going to start with Sea Turtle. And according to the description on our itinerary, this cool verdant green has a high degree of gorgeous red sheen. Oh, I did not think this cutting plan all the way through. I need to probably write down the ink and get a file holder. I'm so out of practice with pretty much everything in regards to video making. Okay, so we have I think this is 62. We have I'm just going to put UW for underwater, and this is Sea Turtle. Okay. This is a really pretty green. It does have, it will pull some red sheen, but I feel like I did not soak this brush enough to get, there we go, that's better. It feels like this, I don't know, maybe it's because my, I let my brush sit for a minute. It seems really dry. Maybe I don't recall the ink being dry, but maybe it's just my brush that I chose. Happy little trees. Okay. Alright, so Sea Turtle. Maybe this is just a weird card. I feel like this is a weird application. I feel like I want to add more to it. Add a little bit of a second coat in around here where it was already kind of filled up with ink. Just because I want that sheen to show through. Pretty. I can already see it forming in the text where the ink is darkest. That is cool. I really love this underwater series. I was actually thinking the other day that I need to ink some of those up. I have way too much ink and I haven't used enough of it. Next up we have Blue Ringed Octopus. Sorry about my camera. My little holder is not having a good day. Also, if you hear outside noise, I mentioned earlier that I have the windows open, but I think it's around school pickup time. So there's a lot of cars. I live near an elementary school, and there's lots of cars. I've never noticed it before because the windows are usually closed, but now that I can hear it. I can zoom in a little bit. So how have you been? I have not been doing much anything pen related. I was just thinking like the other day that, oh my gosh, it's almost April, which means it's almost 30 inks, 30 days. So I'm very excited about that. Oops. I'm very excited about that because I love doing 30 inks 30 days, and I feel like I will be hopefully better prepared to take on a 30-day ink challenge this time, now that I've had a little bit of a break. I think I'm going to start recording some of them early because what I want to do is kind of a big project, like still do the normal stuff, but I also want to add a writing project to that. I tend to write a lot more during 30 inks 30 days months because I want to really make sure that I'm using the ink I've chosen for the day. Otherwise I just end up there have been some times where it's just been a video and I pretty much just use it for the video and that's it. Which is a shame because I ink up a bunch of different pens to do that. So I eventually, a month or two later, end up cleaning a bunch of pens of inks that I didn't use or just finding ways to use them. These inks are going on really dry this time, and I don't recall having that same issue with these when I did the original batch of swatches. This is one of those pretty, like, sort of turquoisey blues with red sheen. This swatch looks really cool. I like this swatch. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. And the description that they used: when threatened, the venomous blue-ringed octopus displays bright blue rings on its body. So, exciting. I'm gonna have to find a video of that. That sounds interesting. Next up, we have Royal Starfish, which is a sheeny purple, if I remember correctly. Beautiful, beautiful dark purple. Okay. The description on this one is: named after the bright, beautiful sea star, this deep purple has an electric green sheen. This is Royal. I have mostly, like, what have you guys been up to? I feel like I haven't talked to any of you. I think my last video was like maybe a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I looked it up, but I don't remember now. It's been a very long time. I did not intend to be away so long, but then work got busy, and then I've been tired and have been just watching people stream video games. And then on the 22nd, Elden Ring came out, which is a new video game from Software, who makes my favorite game ever, Bloodborne. And I've basically been pretty much pulling that since it started, except for last weekend when I went to my first event full of people since since February 2020. So yeah, it was really fun. I went to Stitches West, and got to hang out with my friends and knit. I took a class. You had to be double vaccinated and masked at the event, even though California has lifted restrictions for masking. The event made it a point to say that you had to be masked and double vaccinated, and I thought that was an excellent idea personally. The mask mandate has been lifted, but I still kind of wear them to places I'm not sure about, so we definitely wore it to the event. At the hotel we stayed at, it was optional, but me and my friends mostly pretty much wore them around everywhere. I think by the end of the event we were a little more comfortable since the hotel was kind of home, and we had we didn't really leave the room much unless we had classes or wanted to go shopping, so yeah, it was really easy. I don't know. It was really fun. I had a great time. I'm really glad I went. I had a meltdown the morning of. I was like, do I back out? Should I cancel? Should I whatever? Next up we have Van Diemen's Ghost Ship, but I didn't. And I'm glad I went, and it was super fun. This is a very, very dark ink. What does this description say? This highly saturated dark indigo hue has a rusty sheen on quality paper. This is an interesting ink as well. All of the inks in this underwater line are really interesting. I am a Van Diemen's fangirl, and I pretty much really love basically everything they put out. Some of the colors may not be to my personal taste, but that's just because it's colors, but the inks are amazing. And this is Ghost Ship. Yeah, I really like what they do with their inks, and I'm really super glad that I found them. I think I started seeing them on Instagram, and that was back when you could only get them from Australia, but I think maybe they didn't ship internationally, or I don't remember what the deal was, but then they came into, I think, Van Diemen's or Pen Chalet. I think were the first people to carry them here in the States. And then, yeah, and now you can get them at, places like Pure Pens. I don't know if Cult Pens has them yet. But I know Pure Pens does, and you can still find inks. I'm not sure about other overseas places, but, oh, this is pretty. I don't know why I'm surprised. I already know it's gorgeous. But yeah, anyway, my knitting event was a super blast. It was good to see friends I hadn't seen in mostly forever. I've seen them a few times here and there, but yeah, I had a meltdown. I was crying and trying to pack, and I was like, oh god, I don't have stuff for my class, and yeah, I was really having a bad day the day we left, but I'm glad that I went. Had a break from work, which is always good. And yeah, I had a wonderful time, and they're gonna have it again next year, and I'm really looking forward to, we survived it this time, so barring any unforeseen circumstances, hopefully we'll be able to do it again next time, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But so other than that, since February 25th, I've been playing Elden Ring. I know some of you play video games. Are any of you playing Elden Ring? I know it's on a bunch of different platforms. So, I also mentioned this in another video that you'll see later. Next up we have Sea Urchin. This ink appears black in most applications with a heavy green sheen. I really don't remember what this one looks like. It's very, very dark ink. It's a very dark, inky ink. It's coated the vial. I remember this one being kind of purpley or something, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm totally in love with Elden Ring. And if you play it, let me know. I've been playing it on PlayStation. Van Diemen's. But I also have it on PC. This is Sea Urchin. I haven't played that so much just because I got really sucked into the character I made on PlayStation and have been just loving that. I'm an astrologer build, which means I get to play with magic a lot, and it's been really fun. It's been really, really fun. Really, 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 really fun. I think I have like 108 hours in the game. I haven't even scratched the surface. Not even a tiny little scratch. There's so much in this game. It's so great. It's, yeah. If you've played Dark Souls, it's kind of like that. It has some Bloodborne elements in it. It has some Sekiro elements in it. It's super fun. It's super fun. Yeah. It's difficult, but like in a way that's rewarding when you beat certain bosses, and it's so much fun to just explore. Yeah, I don't get anything for basically waxing poetic about it, but yeah, if you like video games and you haven't tried it yet, you should try it. If price is a factor, wait for it to go on sale or try. I know there's some websites that sell codes for discounts and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, just check it out. It's great. I love it. Next up, we have Parrotfish. I did read the description, so. Next up, Parrotfish. This turquoise and lilac shimmer ink is aptly named after one of the most beautiful fish in the world. So this is like a teal ink with purple shimmer. It's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Lots of people love it. It's weird for me. The turquoise with the purple, I don't know. I like it. It's pretty, but I like other colors from their shimmers better, I think. But this one's bonkers, and it's super fun. It's super fun. I thought I was gonna like it a lot more than I did, but yeah, I think it's a little too weird for me as much as I like out there stuff. Especially when it comes to like ink and stuff. But I understand completely why other people like just love it. The color's great. Although I like this. When I think to put it in a pen, I'm like, I don't know about that. I had it in a pen for a long time and I really didn't write with it. Parrotfish. But the base color is a gorgeous, like, turquoise color. And I love purple, so you'd think it'd be right up my alley. I'm going to shake this up again. I think this one has some of the chunkier glitter, perhaps, than their new glitters, unless they've reformulated this already. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Oh, that base color. Oh, I love that base color. So part of the reason that this isn't my favorite is that the shimmer does this thing, like, where it just looks dirty. Like, unless the light hits it just right and you can see that it's shimmer, it just looks dirty. Which I think is why I don't like it as much as I probably should. Or definitely as much as I wish I did. Alright, and last but not least, we have Bioluminescence. This I know when I did the swatches was probably one of the favorites. The description says, named after blue glowing algae that bloom regularly around Tasmania. This ink is a dark blue with striking red sheen and twinkle shimmer. It's got sheen and shimmer. which I think is one of the reasons people like it so much. It's a fun ink. It's a super fun ink. Bioluminescence. Okay. Last, but most certainly not least, super dark, but super pretty. Alright, there we go. Some of these I already have dried swatches of. Like I said, I think I had like 4 of them. I have Sea Turtle. Oops. We'll zoom back out. I have Sea Turtle. I also have Parrotfish, which is, you can kind of see what I mean about it looking dirty maybe. Especially if you look at it like from an angle like that. I don't know. Then I also have Ghost Ship and Blue Ringed Octopus. Well, I know I have the other ones, but I think I took them out to compare them to other things, and that's in the pile of stuff I have to organize. Okay, so I'm going to let those dry, especially that last one. That's going to take a minute, and then I will come back and show them. We are going to take a look at our ink swatches. We have Sea Turtle, which I just had. I think Sea Turtle was one. So here's what it looks like next to my original swatch, which had way more ink on it, but this one you can see the base color a little more, so I kind of like that. I kind of like both of these swatches. No swatch is ever the same. Then we had Blue Ringed Octopus, which again, my swatch was overloaded with ink, but I kind of like that you can see a lot of the base color on this one. Next up we have Royal Starfish, which has that electric green sheen. Then we have Ghost Ship, which my swatch on this one was not as saturated, so it doesn't have, there's a halo, but in this swatch you can see the sheen better. Next up we have Sea Urchin, which is a really dark purple with like a really like golden green sheen. And then we have Parrotfish, which looks a little, this is my ink flight version and this is my original version. This ink, background ink, seems a little darker and like a lot more shimmer on here, but I didn't put like a second coat on here. And I feel like a lot of these Van Diemen's ones before I did a second coat. They also may have been reformulated because I know that Van Diemen's was reformulating some of their inks. And this one is Bioluminescence, which you get the sheen. I don't see as much of the shimmer. It's very subtle up here at the top. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Right there, right under the luminescence. It's very subtle, but it's all in this big splotch with the inky bits. So yeah, wonderful inks. This is a very interesting color palette. 2 purples, well, like kind of 3 if you count this. 2 blues, and some greens and some aqua. Yeah, it's kind of a color palette that I really enjoy. Greens and purples and blues. Throw some pink in there. But yeah, where did I put the goodies? And as we went over before, also included in the ink plate were these note cards that I'm going to put over here. And then we had our rickshaw pen sleeve with the Inktopuss, which is perfect for the theme of this box because that's their, like, you know, team mascot. And yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. As always, I love ink flight boxes. So thank you once again, Ink Journal, for a super fun box to open. Cannot wait to see what we get next month. Next month is April, though. I wonder if they're going to do another April Fool's box where we kind of have to guess the inks. I love those boxes. They do it in April. And did they do it in Halloween as well? I feel like they do it. I feel like they did it Halloween last time, but usually they do it in April for like an April Fool's thing, and it's one of my favorite boxes that we get. I love it so much. I'm very excited. Hopefully they do that again. I have no idea. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for watching this video. Did you get the ink flight this month? I will find out when I do the description box if they're currently offering the box for sale. I know it's been sold out for a really long time, but I think they're at max capacity. But you stay on the wait list. If you're interested, and as people cancel, they will be happy to get you on there as they are able to. Yeah, I probably should stop getting the box, to be honest, but it's my favorite video to make. So yeah, I don't plan on ending it very soon. I do have these inks already, and I do have a recipient in mind for the samples, so I'm not going to do a giveaway this time, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you like any of these inks, have you used any of these inks? I know there was a pretty big excitement when the inks came out. It's pretty awesome. I was really excited about it. So yeah, which of these inks was your favorite? I know the line has like 16 inks. They could do a whole nother set of inks and still not cover all of them. But did you have a favorite out of the bunch? My favorite? Oh my god, I'm yawning. I'm so tired. So sorry. I guess I am tired, but I meant to say I'm so sorry. I really like Ghost Ship, and I really love Sea Turtle. And this reminds me so much of Robert Oster Soda Pop Blue, but just with extra sheen. I think I would have liked this one if I gotten more of the shimmer on it, but yeah. Again, I don't know if these are part of the reformulations. Some of these swatches look a little different than my original, so like Parrotfish, so it may have been reformulated. It looks like this has some of the finer shimmer in it compared to the shimmer that I had from my first iteration. Oh, I didn't do a scribble on here, so I can't compare scribblies. But there is a nice set of shimmer in the ink. So I think it's some of their finer shimmer, which I really, really like. Actually, I really like this swatch. So if this swatch is more like this in writing, I'll like it. I think I'll like it. But yeah. Anyway. Super big fan of Van Diemen's Ink, super big fan of Ink Journal and Ink Flight, and I am pleased. I'm so pleased. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, and I will see you again very soon, sometime this weekend with another video, and probably again on Monday with another video, and then I'm going to spend some time Tuesday, if work's not too busy, or like during my lunch break, of course. Maybe recording some 30 ink stuff, or maybe recording some swatching videos, or maybe a little both. We'll see. Swatching videos would go out prior to April, but the 30 inks obviously wouldn't start till April. I'm very much looking forward to 30 inks 30 days this month. I know 30 videos is hard to keep up with, but I think if I start early and spend some time recording some ahead of time, it'll be super fun. And then I have a pen case where I can just like hold the pens, and then when the day comes, like actually use that pen. It's important to me to do that. I do a lot of extra journaling during 30 inks months because I want to use the inks. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I said I was going to stop rambling, and I just keep going. I've missed you all so much. It's so good to be back making videos again. Hopefully this time it sticks and work doesn't get too bad. I work in a different division now, or work on a different division. I'm in the same office, but I handle different stuff now, and the different stuff that I handle is a lot busier than the old stuff. And yeah, plus the video games. If you're playing Elden Ring, leave a note in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. I'm playing on PlayStation. I do have it available on PC, so I can play on PC. But I haven't spent a lot of time on my PC character. My PlayStation character is kind of where it's at. Yeah. I love the game. I could go on about it for hours. Almost as many hours as I play it, I could talk about it. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that you've chosen to spend some time with me. Let me know what you think of the box. If you got the box, if you're excited to get your own box, if you wish you got the box. Yeah, I look forward to talking to you again very soon. Take care.